Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. And today I am going to be using the SHEGLAM makeup that I hauled, not every single piece. I just want to have a dip in. I've not really tried anything yet. I wanted to save it all so I could use it all together, everything that I've got so far. I will be using other things. Sorry, I just felt like I had a bit of a nose intruder then. So yeah, I thought I would use some of the things that I have bought. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm probably going to go for a greeny look because I've got a green top on today. And I did want to go for a yellow and blue look, but the green top has dissuaded me. So yeah, I think I'm going to use... might use that, or let me just check this one. Okay, I'll make a decision. We'll get there when we get there. So starting off with all of the things that I don't actually have that much in terms of SHEGLAM, just a palette, some lip stuff and a bronze stick. However, that doesn't matter regardless. Okay, so I'm going to start off with facial care. So yesterday I used a couple of things for the first time, and I'm just trialing them out. So I'm just including them in my skincare as they are. So the first thing I'm using as normal is the NIOD Multi-Molecular Hyaluronic Complex. If you've been around for a while, you will know that I love it. I just love what it does to my skin. It makes me happy. I have a daytime routine when it comes to skin, but I don't have a nighttime, and I've just received a retinol, so I'd like to maybe try and get a nighttime regime in. So on top of that, I use the liquid peptides by Medicate, which has got 30% complex multi-peptide serum. I think this is amazing. It's 2/3 of the price of the NIOD copper peptide, and it works just as well. So, you know, save your money. It's still expensive. It's like £48, but it's lasting for ages. Like this is still, I'm almost halfway. I'm a third of the way, let's say. I've been using this for 3 months. So if that's 369, so 9 months worth of it, and it's £48. It's like a £5 a month or something. So you can't complain about that. So I used this Amoravica Budapest Queen Cream on top of that Medicate yesterday. And it's like I don't know if you can see, it's almost like a solid. It looks gel, but it's not. It's like a quite a solid. It's like this. So I'm only using this amount. And this apparently, just for this size, it's about £30 or something, £20 worth of product in there. So that is not cheap. So if I like it, we're in trouble, because... So I'm just warming up in my hand and then just adding it to the face. It's basically a balm. So you don't need it. Oh, it smells so good. There is a lot of perfume in it. It's very highly perfumed, so it's probably something I won't use. Something that isn't highly perfumed is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. What's interesting about this, they gave us the teeniest sample. I don't use a lot of moisturiser. They gave us this teeny tiny sample, and apparently, and I've ordered it, Aldi now do a dupe for this. It's very close, apparently. There's a couple of things. The peptides are a bit lower down. This is a really nice cream, though. I put it on yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell the difference. Which is why I try and introduce not very many things to a new skincare regime, because you're like, well, which one is it? This is a lovely moisturiser, but I think full size, it's like 60 odd pounds. Who's spending 60 odd pounds on a moisturiser? Especially if you can get one that's close for £5.99. So yeah, right, coffee break. I seem to have some flickering. I'm just going to see if I can sort that out. I don't know what it is, but for some reason the light is flickering on the walls. So I apologise if it's triggering anything. It seems to have stopped. If it starts again, I will change it. So I've just popped that on my face. And then the other thing I used yesterday was the Hydro Grip Primer by Milk. I'm just going to let that settle down a bit, actually, because I think I used a bit too much. So a little goes a long way. I'm just going to let that sink in. So yeah, the products I'm going to use today, do you know, I think I am going to go... I'm going to go for this one. This is Petal Power. This was like the first one that I picked up. I don't know if it's a dupe for anything, but I really like the colour story in this. So we're keeping it sort of neutral, but there is a green in there. I am wearing green today. I'm going to pick that green. I'm going to keep it sort of greens, mustard, browns, and then I'll pick a nice shimmer to go with that. I do love a green shadow. I was going to go for this one, the Stay Fuego palette. I'll just show you that one, although... I don't know, it's so hard to pick between the two. That is beautiful. But I am going to go for the Petal Power one because I think it's just... and I think this was the cheaper of the two. Not that they were expensive. I believe this was something like $3.69 with discount. So I don't know how they can charge that much, really. I seem to remember this green being particularly good. So I'm going to stick with that. Right, I'm just going to pop on this Hydro Grip Primer. Oh, I've got bits of tattoo everywhere. I had a tattoo done, and it's just healing. I had that done while I was in Turkey. And if you head over to my other channel, which I will link down below, you'll see the vlog, which went up on Tuesday. All the videos go up there Tuesday 5 p.m. It is a schedule. Trying to be a bit more consistent with YouTube again, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. It's so nice to be back. I just feel like I lost my mojo, and loads of people say that, but it's so true. You can really lose it. I don't know. That Hydro Grip Primer is actually quite nice. What I like about it is it's not like silicone-y. But I am going to use my trusty priming water just to finish it off. Just fan that down a bit. So I'm just going to do my base off camera because I don't need to do it. I've shown you it all before. So I'm just going to get my base done because it's stuff that I've used before. So I'll be back. Okay, the one thing I did get from Shein is this hand mirror, and I've been using it and I really love it. So I've done my foundation and my concealer, and now I'm going to start with the first product, which is the SHEGLAM, I guess it's a bronzing stick. I don't know what they call it. They haven't given me a title. So I bought this because I wanted to compare it to the Milk one that I'm using at the moment. I love this for contouring. But what they do have on this is this lovely, dense, soft brush for blending in. Love that. Love that you don't have to use another brush from your collection. It's just all in one. Sorry, I've got eyelashes everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, this is a lot grayer. A lot more cool toned. So I just put it on the areas that I want. Yeah, the Milk one is more... This is grey. Like, this is grey. So I may have to go for a warmer colour next time. Can you see how grey that is? So I'm going to give this a go and see if it buffs out nicely. Yeah, the one from Milk is a bit warmer. But that is buffing in nicely. Is it just disappearing or is it buffing in? No, that's buffing in. Okay, okay. I mean, I'm going to warm it up with a bronzer on top anyway. So this is definitely for shading. So this shade is called Soft Tan. Is it giving me a muddy face? Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter if I'm putting on a powder on top. Is it giving me shading? Yeah, I guess so. It's okay. I like how soft it felt. I feel like it's blended away to barely anything, but it's still there. It's okay. I'm all right with that. So I'm just going to pop on a bit of powder on top. I'm just going to use, look how much I've got left. Not very much at all. This is the Ambient lighting powder by Hourglass. I have had this for so long. So I'm just adding this on top. I'd like to quite finish this, I think. You know, like people project pan and stuff. I think I'd quite like to finish that. So I'm going to use the brushes from SHEGLAM. So we have this powder brush. I'm going to use this with a bit of this bronzer, which is from Poundland. Best bronzer ever, in my opinion. I love it very much. These brushes are super soft. Very soft. This is maybe a bit too soft. I suppose it's not. It's so soft. Some of the softest brushes I've ever felt on my face, actually. They are synthetic, so that's good. So cruelty-free. Although I guess they may have come from China if they're SHEGLAM. Not that that matters, because they only test on products internally, don't they? Not externally. I don't know. I feel like it's picking up product well. So I just think you need to... It's just such a fluffy brush. It might be better for all over powder. Maybe I need a denser one. There is a denser one. So there's this brush, which is probably better for bronzer. Let's give it a go. Yeah. Okay, so moral of the story is use the denser brush if you want to apply bronzer. Still super soft. This is the softest brush. And this is very, very soft. Very soft brush. Okay, so I want something for blusher, and I will use this brush from SHEGLAM, and the blusher I'm going to use today. This is something I haven't worn in a while. Okay, I'm going to go with this In Stain one by The Balm. The Balm, who's heard of that for a while? It's like this colour here is tiny. This is a little brush, so we're good. It's just a matte colour, like a corally matte. Oh, that's really pretty. Whoa, sorry, that is absolutely gorgeous. Well done, The Balm. I mean, nobody's spoken about The Balm in years. Oh, I'd quite like to do a video about like using makeup that nobody's used in years, because I've still got so much of it and I don't like throwing stuff away. I have decluttered in the last 12 months. I gave my friend a lot of makeup. That was a really nice blush. Anyway, we're talking about SHEGLAM. So I'm just going to prime my eyes. Then we're going to get onto the eye makeup. Okay, so eyes are primed. I used this brush for priming my eyes, and I have also put on my eyebrows, which I use the Sigma eyebrow duo that I bought recently, and I am loving. So let's start. Okay, so I'm going to go with this palette today, which is the Petal Power. So the shades in here, okay, this is really cool. Have Melodramatic. We have Deeply Rooted, Something Blue, Orange You Glad, Pretty Penny, Love and Lemon, Amber Energy, Can't Elope, as in Cantaloupe, Good as Gold, Dem Stems, White Night, which has got like a greeny shift to it, which I really liked, and 24 Carats. So I'm just going to go in. I'm going to start with Can't Elope, I love have that name. And I'm going to take a brush from their collection. I'm just going to take this brush here, which is a nice fluffy brush. I'm just going to set the powder that I put down. I'm just going to take it, set the primer just at the top here. I just find it's a lot easier to apply shadows. Then I'm going to take this little angled brush and I'm going to start with 24 carats. I'm going to go in with this colour here. And I'm just going to place that. Okay. So everyone else that I have seen use their shadows, they've just not had the right payoff. But that looks pretty good to me. Maybe I just don't use things as bright as other people. If you're like me and you want more subtle and buildable shades, then maybe this is for you. That's blended out really nicely. That's 24 carats. That's quite nice. Yeah, that's very nice. That's blended so nice. Yeah, I'm impressed by that. That's a nice shade. Okay, so I am going to go in with Dem Stems, which is the green. I'm just going to use the same brush. I have from SHEGLAM this colour switch. I think that's the brand name, isn't it? This eyeshadow thingy to take off your brushes. So this is the green. So let's see how this comes out and how it layers. Because sometimes, you know, they can layer quite bad. They can all meld into one and go gross. You know, let's check this out. So far, this isn't too bad. This doesn't look as green when it's melded in, but it's not too bad. It definitely matches my top. I like it a lot, actually. So I'm just going to add this to the outer corner and just blend it into this 24 carat shade. Dem Stems, this is called. This isn't bad. I feel like the colour is slightly different on the eye, but it's still pigmented if that's what you're looking for. So if you're looking for pigment, you have definitely got it. That blends in really nicely, actually. This is a first impressions of their eyeshadow, and so far, I'm not mad. I think that looks really pretty. So I'm just going to bring that down a little bit over here just to bring it all together. Then I'm going to take Deeply Rooted. Let me just clean this off. I'm going to take the shade Deeply Rooted, which is the dark brown. And I'm just going to put that in the very outer corner. Using that same brush. I'm just going to push that in. That layers really well. Just want that to deepen it up a bit. I might have to put a bit more green over the top, but I do think that that has deepened it up. That's very nice, that brown. That's beautiful. The thing I like about angled brushes is that you can just like slot it into where you need it to go. I'm just going to take that green again, Dem Stems. I'm just going to go over. Oh yeah, that works really well. That layers really nicely. I thought it wasn't going to. That's beautiful. Okay. So far so good. I'll just clean that brush off. Okay, I'm going to take this brush here and I'm going to go in with Good as Gold, which is a shimmer shade. I will tidy up the rest of this once it's done. So, okay. I wasn't expecting that to pick up like it's just picked up on this brush. Let me show you. Look at that. Okay. I am so surprised. I've not got any glitter glue on. I've not got any spray on my brush. There's barely any fallout on this shade. I am very surprised. Can you see this? I'm very surprised at how metallic that has come out. Gosh, okay, first impressions. SHEGLAM is not messing around. Okay, so I'm going to take White Night, which is again, these are creamy. These are like, are they? Oh, this is creamy. This is like bouncy, this one. Look. Wow. That is like a cream shadow. And it really, you can manipulate it like a cream shadow in the pan. It does pick up on this brush really well. Do you know what? I love that. I'm just going to take that into the inner corner a bit. I think I need a denser brush for this, for the inner corner, like a thinner brush. So I'm going to take this little pencil brush here. I'm just going to dig into, okay, yeah, you've got to dig in a little bit. But then it heals itself. Wow, okay. Okay, that's madness. That is like the perfect inner corner highlight. Wow. This is a duochrome as well. It's got like a green shift to it. Oh my gosh. Do you know, I didn't really have any expectations. I feel a little bit out of order for that. I genuinely didn't have any expectations. I'm just going to take this clean brush and I'm just going to blend these a bit better here. Just take the edges off a little bit. And the same on this side. Just blend it through a bit better. Has that green stayed green? Yeah, pretty much. Wow, okay, I'm going to just finish off the rest of the eye and I'll come back. So this is the finished eye look. I actually did buy some magnetic lashes to try, but I thought I would try them on their own in a different video. So I will do, but I did get some beautiful lip liners and lipsticks, and I'm going to go for the nudie one. So the one that I really want to try is this Soft Chai, which has a dark lip liner and then a nudie lip, so it's double-ended. So I'm just going to take my mirror. This mirror is so handy, honestly. And it's got this dark, soft lip liner. I know some people don't like putting them in their Cupid's bow, but I really do. So that's that. And then this nude here. This is very nude. Oh. That is super creamy. That's a very nude colour. I'm not sure if it suits me, actually. It's very cool toned. I've just noticed I've got some mascara under my eye, so that's great. There we go, got it. I love it. I love that look. I'm just going to put my glasses on so I can see, because, you know, no point in not being able to see my own face. There we go. Of course that hides. I love that. I love that look. Goes really well with my outfit. I am very impressed. So I just wanted to show. Oh, I just wanted to show you what I mean. So this one here, can you see it's dug into a little bit? It's a lot more bouncy. Are they all like that? Yeah, they're all a bit like that. But wow, that gold is something else. This has actually blown my mind a little bit. I was not expecting that. After seeing other videos, I didn't think the colours would show up. The fact that they are like this, well, impressed is not the word. Right, well, I've got to get to work, so that means I'm going to go now. I don't know how the camera angle's changed. Don't ask me. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Comment down below if you've got anything to say. If you've bought the SHEGLAM Petal Power or are heading off to buy it because, my goodness, this is good, then let me know. I might try another look with this that centres around these shades. Let me know if that is something you want to see, because they are very, very pretty. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, guys.